Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for November 2022. Pisces, can you believe we're in November? How crazy is that? This is for Pisces Sun and Rising. If you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific. And Pisces, the reason I do that, A, because I love you, all right? B, I want you to feel like this is a personal reading, okay? Rather than a general spread. So, Pisces, listen up. November. Holy cow, it's a big month. Big month. If you're new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. But man, this is one of the biggest months of the year, okay? First 2 weeks of November, maybe, right? There's not like there's a bunch of squares and oppositions, but we'll see if that shows up in your reading. Things start getting a little bit nicer during the when we enter Sagittarius season mid-month, and that's going to be great for you because Jupiter also goes direct into your first house, and that's, Jupiter is a planet of good luck and prosperity and fortune, but all that activity in Sagittarius toward the end of the month, especially around that new moon, that's in your house of career. All right, but the big thing for November is oh my goodness, it's that full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is in your third house. So that's communication. That's if you have siblings, there could be some activity around there. All right. And some of y'all actually may be having to go on some sort of trip coming up. Some Pisces may know that. If you didn't, now you know. All right. That eclipse is going to let's say it's an emotional eclipse, but it is at the end of the day, it's still just a full moon times 100. We're talking like Clark Kent turning into Superman at this point. Okay, it's really powerful, but we're coming off the heels of another eclipse. So anyway, before I babble, wabble, cabble, rabble, habble, nabble, I am going to go ahead and start your reading for November 2022. Woo! Did I take a breath at all during that? I don't know if I did. Listen, let's do it. Okay, so Pisces, again, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients would prefer. If you want to get a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Pisces, I don't do reversals, but if the shadow side of a card comes through really strongly through my guides, and yes, we'll talk about it. Thirdly, Pisces, I love you so much. Y'all are my secret crush. I love my Pisces, and y'all are amazing. I love your... You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I might do this every reading, but, I don't know if you know this, Pisces. Albert Einstein was a Pisces. George Washington was a Pisces. Like, some of the most visionary people. I mean, that's what you are, Pisces. And that's what I love about you. Your imagination, your vision, I love everything about you, okay? And your sensitive side too. Y'all are the most psychic. Y'all know that out of all the signs. I don't know if y'all watch my celebrity readings, but oh my goodness, so many. Rihanna, Justin Bieber, they're all Pisces. Listen, anyway, let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Pisces. I'm very excited for this. Let's see what's going on for you. I like what I see. I like what I see. I just want you to start seeing what you need, okay? Now, Queen of Cups. So, this is great. We love the Queen of Cups. She leads with her heart, right? Not her head. She's the type of person who knows the name of everybody in her kingdom, okay? Doesn't matter if it's the emperor. Doesn't matter if it's a farmer. She knows everybody. That's how much love she has, okay? And so you're coming into this, into November with a lot of love. All right. And that's really great. All right. You really are tapped into your nurturing side, your maternal side. There may have been something that could have happened recently that just put you in that, especially after that eclipse that we had in Scorpio, right? Intense. And we're still in Scorpio season, which is a fellow water sign. So that it's going to resonate with you a lot, but just think passion, okay? Intensity, but all of that is in your ninth house. So a lot of this is spiritual for you too, okay? You could have had some moment of clarity, a spiritual awakening or something, but I love that energy moving forward. I absolutely love that energy. And some some of y'all did travel is a message I'm getting. Yeah, okay, so I'm jealous. I haven't gone anywhere in a long time. So here we go. Hey, look where that brought you, Pisces. This is why I love you. Okay, so you listen, you got the Six of Cups. All right, this is your second cup, and I love that it's in the heart of your spread. This is the biggest house in tarot. This is indicating there's a lot of comfort and security as you move forward into November. All right, you have a lot of support around you. You have a lot. Listen, one big takeaway, all right, that I want you to know, Pisces. Even though this is going to be an intense month, I don't want you to be really serious. I don't want you to like get all your nerves. Like, this is a card saying we got you. Okay, it's a card saying the universe is saying we got you. Okay, so I want you to just stay in the zone that you're in now, because you're in a good area. All right, and so a lot of Pisces, you know, there could be someone coming, people from your past could come up in November. I'm getting the message that some have, and those were significant moments. There's something there for a lot of Pisces, so keep that in mind. Now, listen, you did get the Queen of Pentacles. This is your second Queen, but you got the Queen of Pentacles in your challenge area. So what I want you to do, Pisces, at this point for November, I want you to stop and think, and this is why I said this earlier. I want you to stop and think about what you want. Okay, what are the things that you want in your world? All right, that's going to be big for you. Okay, especially because it looks like you're not doing a lot of that, and this is the only pentacle that you got in your spread. Okay, and so the good news is Jupiter, as we know, has gone direct in your first house. We're working on identity now until the end of the month. It's going back into Aries, which is your second house. Money, all right, salary, up until May 2023. That's amazing. Okay, but because this came up in your challenge area, I don't want you to listen. The main message coming through is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, obviously she's the richest queen, but if you look at the card, it, you know, I say it looks like it was torn out of the pages of a fairy tale. All right, there's a lot of you can even see the little bunny rabbit in the corner here. All right, listen, what is a fairy tale? It's world building, okay? And so the Queen of Pentacles has the resources, okay, to build the world that she wants, okay? She has the resources to take care of everybody in her kingdom. She will pay for, you know, you need socks, I got you. You need a PlayStation, I got you. You need a private island, we're going to talk about it, but I got you. You know, that's the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I want you to start thinking about the world that you want. Remember, world building, all right? And the resources you may need to get there, okay? Let's start putting our vision together, okay? Because as I said earlier, you are so visionary and you have that, but there is a disconnect right now that with the security and comfort, okay? So, you know, there could be some money things on your mind, but again, remember, when Jupiter goes into Aries, like, you're fine. You're like, I'm jealous, okay? Second house. Remember, Jupiter in your second house. Now, listen, Six of Swords, all right? This came up in your crown, so it's very clear that you have, in November, you will be, I'm getting a message that most of y'all already have, all right? Y'all left a situation that was maybe a little troubling, maybe a little challenging. You know, you can even see in the card, the turbulent waters are leaving behind at the bottom of the card into what I call the promised land. Like, everything is a lot smoother here. Now, here's the one thing. I mean, again, you can see the two people in the boat with the young man here. So again, you have support, all right? You have that comfort. That is going to be a big theme for you, all right? You're good, all right? Some of y'all really want that, okay? If you don't feel that you have it, reach out to people now, okay? But the one thing that I want you to know is that with the swords in the boat, as you move forward, if there's things that are not serving you well and you're aware of it, let's leave it back on shore, all right? Those things that you know you don't want to move, that may be holding you back, or maybe, you know, causing some stress. Let's make peace with it. Let's come to terms with it. leave it unsure as we move forward, all right? Because you also got the moon, all right? You got your card, all right? And so we know that this is the fullest moon I've seen in my life, all right? And as we know, with eclipse season, that is a full moon lunar eclipse, all right? Total lunar eclipse, by the way, in Taurus, which is in your third house. So, this came up in the root of your spread, all right? So, I really just want you to think about the world you want for you. Pisces, I want that for you. All right. So, I didn't turn off my email. Let me do that. Let me turn off my email. Sorry, you're going to get those bings. Anyway, so let me turn this off and then we are good to go. Okay, there we go. So, Pisces, the moon, okay? Trust your intuition. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, you know that, right? I told you, you are the most psychic out of the signs. So trust your intuition, because there is a message coming through of like, almost like you, there's like a fear of okay, how do I explain this? You know what? In layman's terms, some of y'all may be afraid of the future. Some of y'all may not have a clear sight of what's to come. Some of y'all may you just don't know what's next, okay? That's why I'm asking you to start thinking about what you want, building the world that you want, having the vision for what you want, and then we can go from there, all right? Baby steps, all right? But at the end of the day, just really just trust your intuition at this point, okay? And if you feel like things are a little emotional for you right now, you know, I do this. I mean, I point this out a lot. I mean, that is a crayfish coming out of the collective subconscious. So it's just getting out of your head a little bit is very helpful. But also, you see the dog and the wolf here. They represent evolution, okay? So these emotional moments that we have, the emotions that you're feeling, you're meant to, okay? Because all it does is help us. It helps us evolve, all right? And I think that for some of y'all, it can be pretty intense. I mean, if you think about the word moon, the etymology of it is lunacy, right? Especially full moon. We go a little crazy around full moons. Our dogs go crazy. Like, things are a little, you know, even, you know, I can talk about it all day with the astrological part of it, but you've got this, okay? You've got this, Pisces. Just start thinking about the world you want. And if you have to journal, and I know this is so cheesy saying that word, but if you need to write it down, let's just say that. If you need to write it down, that I do that, okay? So now the truth is out. I journal. So I write out things, okay? Because when you see it visually, because we live in this world where everything is visual now, right? Everything is visual. It actually does help. All right? So now, onto your future. You did get the 5 of Wands, so I don't want you to be... I wouldn't even worry about that. Listen, it's just saying that there is going to be some sort of challenge coming up in November, that you're getting more of like a competitive thing for y'all. Again, siblings are coming up, okay? There could be some sort of friendly rivalry with siblings, but if you feel that there is something that comes up, that maybe let me show you something real quick before I even show you the clarifier, which you're gonna freak out. I'm gonna keep that face down. So just real quick, I'll make this very short. Take a good look at this card. All right, this is a 5. It's a conflict card, but take a good look. They're literally swinging their wands in the air. So I don't know about you. I'm on the cusp of Gen X and Millennial. When I was young, when I was a kid, we didn't have iPhones. We didn't have tablets, and we didn't have Netflix and Hulu. We didn't have none of that. We went in our backyards to the creek. We got sticks. We pretended we were in Star Wars. That's what this card is. It's child's play, okay? So whatever comes up, if there is some sort of situation that comes up that could be a little like, you know, a lot of egos at play, no one feels like their voice is being heard, someone's got to stand up. Someone's got to stand up and say, hey, we're not getting anywhere. Y'all, let's work together, right? And so Pisces, that's going to be you, all right? You're going to be the person to do this, all right? Because that's who you are. You're the one with the vision. You're the art direction, the creative. You've got this, okay? But again, it could be just like a friendly thing with like siblings or family or even with your friends. That's something like whatever. But it really is just, it's one of those things like, is this fight really worth it? Do you know what I mean? It's not even a big thing, but boom, you got the Four of Wands. All right, so, and this is your future, okay? This is the area of your spread that's what's to come, what you can expect. This is the card of celebration. It is the card of milestone. This is the card of marriage, getting engaged, buying new home. Listen, you're good, Pisces. You're good. I'm really happy for you. You're going to have something to celebrate this month. And listen, it could be a little bit of a challenge to get there, maybe because of the, the Five of Wands. And it's just people in the way. But you're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're golden. Pisces, I love you. I love you. All right, let's get to your stuff. Now, Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And it really, and if you leave comments, that really makes my day. And when I say comments, I know, listen, I'm the type of, I watch my YouTubes when I'm walking my dog, all right? And so I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just, it's like podcast. So now is the time, if you're doing this, to hold up your phone, press the comment button, and just any emoji. I don't care what it is, okay? Clown face, crazy face, heart, whatever. Makes me happy, all right? And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thank you for being here every week. I love that Albert Einstein in you. Now, and the George Washington and the Rihanna and all the other amazing Pisces out there. Now, with your stuff, I love this, okay? Remember what I said earlier. I really want you to know you have a lot of comfort and security with you right now, okay? I want you to do that world building. I want you to think about the world that you want, that you envision for yourself, okay? It looks like you really want that, and that's the missing piece now, okay? That really is the missing piece. It's, temperance is all about balance, okay? It's moderation, right? It comes from the Latin word temperare, to mix, okay? That's why we call the Archangel Gabrielle here. In the past, she was known as the alchemist, right? Just look at her pouring from one cup to the other, all right? This is literally... as we head into Sagittarius season, remember, I said that's in your 10th house of career. So the balance you have now is going to be really helpful. But the fact that, like, this, Miss Sagittarius, right? You see the sun in the middle of her head. It's like her third eye. And then you see the sun in the form of a crown. Like, just these tiny details. But listen, you have the patience to see it through, okay? You do, Pisces. So I love that you did get temperance, balance, moderation, having that patience to see it through, but also that world building. Let's start doing that. All right? You're going to feel really good about yourself. Now, listen, you did get the Three of Swords in your external factors area. It looks like something's going to happen this month that will, this is the card of, like, heartbreak and grief, but let's just so it's not going to last long. There's going to be something that happens, and I'm definitely not getting the fact that it's not, and that's affirmation. I wasn't getting the impression that it was a major thing, even though this heart card does look pretty major. That's an enlarged heart. Remember, at the end of the day, it's the sword suit. So whatever's happening here really affects you here. And so you did get the Nine of Swords. So it looks like it is going to have an effect in you up here. But what it really is there is something that could happen in November, that there's going to be a little bit of loss, all right? And it's going to be something that keeps you awake at night, and hopefully not until like 5 a.m, but it's just something that you're going to take to bed with you. And it's, and your water, this is
who you are anyway. So it's nothing new to you. All I want you to know is that it's going to be brief, okay? And again, I'm not getting anything super major around it. It's more of like letting go of something is the bigger feeling that I'm getting, okay? Letting go of something that it's like healing at this point, all right? Not listen, you can see the great roses, the beautiful roses, and the amazing astrological symbols in the comforter. This is, really representing like that comfort, okay? That is not only there. Remember, there is so much, you have so much security and comfort around you. So, yeah, I'm not getting that it's a big thing, but if it does happen to be Pisces, something that is a little bit more significant, because y'all are very, you have a more of a sensitive side than other signs. Just know, bam, it's not gonna last long. All right, you got the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so prosperity, success. Talk about security here. I mean, it is raining pentacles at this point. Raining pentacles in the form of the tree of life, okay? You, listen, Pisces, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. This is an amazing card. This is so much comfort and security. And this is, happy. Look, he lives in the biggest castle. We say that's the hermit who's finally made it, but you see the young couple there and then the child in the corner. Really, 3 generations at play here. A lot of family activity. All right. If for those who are considering families and having attention on family, but at the end of the day, this is legacy. All right, this is legacy. This is, you've made it. All right, this is, I love this. All right, this is really like gonna take you above and beyond. I mean, you did get the Knight of Wands as well. You just want to go for it. You want to go for it. It's like the biggest thing right now for you is just going for the things that you want. Now remember, it starts with that world building, but the thing that really should like motivate you is the fact that you do have so much comfort, security, and protection this month. Okay, you're good. Now I haven't even gotten to the last card. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Remember how I said, this is so funny how things work out earlier, that I was concerned that you didn't get any pentacles in your spread, your main spread, and the only one that came up was in your challenge area? Well, hello. This is your final outcome. This is the final outcome from your spread. All right, this is the richest king. This is, I call him the Elon Muscatero. I don't care if you like him or not. Some people hate him, but the only reason I make that reference is because it's so fitting. He is a billionaire like the King of Pentacles. I love the King of Pentacles. Listen, at this point, and the other reason why is because the King of Pentacles, unlike the other kings, they're all very different, right? They all have, all their powers are external. They're just physical, right? Their energies are external. But the King of Pentacles, when I talked about you, Pisces, with you being visionary, he has that vision, but his vision goes humanity, thinks about humanity, like Elon Musk. Okay, remember Tesla, electric vehicles. He's keeping humanity, climate control. Like he has humanity, mankind in mind. The colonization of Mars. He thinks on a humanistic scale, like the King of Pentacles. He cares about not only about the people in his kingdom, right? People outside of it too. Listen. This is wealth. This is money. This is pentacles are so earthbound, right? It's tangible realities, physical realities. You're getting things you want. And when I say wealth, I'm not just talking money at this point. I'm talking all areas of your life, okay? Pisces, you're good. I'm very happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Wow. Wow. All right, let's go. Let's do your weekly. Okay, so I pull a card a week. Week 1. All right. So Venus is being a little naughty. All right. So this is a week where it may be. Let's see what's going on. You know, like I said, I keep the key dates in the description, but oh, boom. So you got the Ace of Swords, one of the most powerful swords. This is a breakthrough. This is ushering new change, but this is getting out of that headspace that you've been wanting to get out of. You're going to do it, okay? All the stress, any stress that you wanted to leave behind, it's happening, all right? So that's really great. Don't forget, Daylight Savings Day, all right? November 6th. Now, second week of November is that full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Major, 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 but it's in your third house. And so, I mean, the third house, like the biggest thing for the third house is communication. So, what did you get? Page of Wands. There's a lot of new, okay. You're golden. There's so the Page of Wands ushers in new, like like the Ace ushers in new change. He is very powerful, very, very, very powerful. And these are your ideas, your visions, your creative thoughts. It's your passions. The wands at the end of the day, I mean, really related to career, enterprise, and stuff like that. So there could be something new brewing around that time, okay? Whether it's an idea that you have, a project that you want to launch, or even a new job, like there's a lot, okay? You could even get a message around that week. I would not be surprised. Remember, pages are the messengers, and then that eclipse is in your third house of communication. It just makes sense. Don't ask me, all right? Well, ask me, and I'll tell you later, though, because I know this reading's gone for, oh gosh, 26 minutes. Okay, so I'm sorry. I know I talk a lot. Week 3, this is when we all the planets are going into Sagittarius now, okay? Venus goes into Sagittarius, Mercury goes into Sagittarius, but Pisces, I want you to mark in your calendar, okay? November 20th, that is the best day of the month, okay? The sun is trining Jupiter. Oh my goodness. You got the Nine of Pentacles. This is financial independence. This is financial success. This is abundance. You can see this in Love Venus all over her. All over her, okay? All over her gown. Now, Venus, the planet of everything we desire. Love, money. But listen, remember I said Venus is going into Sagittarius, and Sagittarius gets your 10th house of career, okay? So looks like there's a lot of activity. Like you see the build up here, right? First with the Ace of Swords, all right? Then you get the Page of Wands, and now the Nine of Pentacles, all right? And that's earned success. Okay, that's not divine intervention or luck. That's earned. You worked your butt off to get to that point, to this point. Now the last week of where are we? November. Gosh, brain fog. All right, the last week of November is when we're fully in Sagittarius season, and we have that new moon in Sagittarius again in your house of career, and that's the same day that Jupiter goes direct, all right, in your first house. It's gone back into your first house. So, whew, yes, you got the King of Swords. Listen, I love this for you. All right. This is a lot of power. This is a lot of authority. The only king that looks directly at you. All the other kings look off to the side, having nothing to hide, facing all your truth, head above the clouds. You have that clarity now. Remember, we started off with the Ace of Swords. We're ending with the King of Swords, okay? You've got this. Powerful month for you, Pisces. Pisces, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a subscriber, I love you so much. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for tuning in. I promise you I will not go this long next time, but claim this. This is great. I love this for you. I love it. It's almost like, the vibe that it is, Pisces, is that it's almost like the reading that you would want. Anyway, I love you, Pisces. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.